got Dat Boy Uchiha in there. We got StarX _ I believe is in this block. We got a few others. We got you got a couple of locals also
so
in
we
here
have
too. Yeah.
So I have 2 locals in these pools. I have Ultra Chemist and Made in Heaven. We have Kawi, very strong Miyako player. And also, I'm just excited to see a lot of people that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
That's what's fun about these majors is that I get to commentate a bunch of people that I have literally no expectations of going into this.
Oh
which
yeah.
is gonna be sick.
Oh yeah, and especially I believe we were talking before. You're from Minnesota in that area, so that being coming down here all the way to Georgia, I'm seeing a lot of players that I see on and off again, especially in the who have come out to max mode in a few of the other events. Lean loves a mash and all that. So it's exciting to see all that come together. We're gonna get a couple people that I believe what our production told us that is from the Vegas Rocker Nally versus Judge Mantis.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm seeing Arc Tono on the screen, which is
okay.
I used to play Arc, and Alter, who's my local, plays Tono. Let me tell you, this matchup is not good for Tono.
Tell me about it.
So these 2 characters are very similar in that they're both very rushdown oriented. They both want to get in your face and press normals until you fold and have to guess out. Arc is just better at it. She is faster. She has better air movement. Her Rekka just fries up Tono Lariat if you press it at the same time.
I see it. Yeah.
It's not undoable for Tono. You still have the offense. But in neutral, she's just like you, but better.
Yeah, no, and especially when you got that jump C normal from Arc, where it just it covers the entire 50-yard line basically at this point.
Active for 10 frames.
Yeah. It is active until you get the coffee. Come on, don't wake me up until I have my jump C. Anyway, here we go.
Rocker Nally getting the first hit here. We're going to see Rocker Nally's going to have to stay pretty grounded here. Arc really owns the air in this matchup.
Yeah, it owns the air and actually using that moon skill early on. Get the elbow down, but it is going to be Rocker Nally. Get out.
Immediate 2-2
Yeah, get out of here. That invincibility on top of that. We're getting a little bit of extra hits, but enough time to get the back
air blockable almost.
Almost, not quite though.
For those of you who don't know, you can't block air normals. Oh, what a clash!
Oh, multiple clashes on top of that. We're going right back into the DP. Unfortunately, puts Judge Mantis into the corner. Going to slightly get out there.
Gets opened up by the 3rd low hit of that Rekka.
Gotta watch out for that low.
Get opened up by the left-right. That's so scary.
Ambiguous as all heck. I was looking at that. It's I got hit. I absolutely got hit.
Yeah, Arc has 10 different left-right setups off that 2 and 4C knockdown. You will see, depending on how recently the player in question has played the game, they will hit 7 different left-right setups, and you have to know all of them.
Oh yeah, no, time to guess your SATs on here for the
left, right, high, low. Good luck. Here it comes.
Number 3 gets the hit once again. Keep it on the same side, but this time goes for the throw.
Sure. Immediate 2 DP. So, fun fact about that DP, you can do 2 and 4C afterward and get the left to right high low off of your DP. It's messed up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we tried to see the jump C come out in there, but you know what? We got in there already with the overhead on there. I'm going to go right back into it, calling
what
it
a
out.
mash. Judge Mantis is not afraid of anything.
Yeah, Judge Mantis in this case. He tried to go for it again, getting DP'd with the EX version out of it. Moon drive time.
Oh, 3BC those for the overhead. Rocker Nally gets the hit. Doesn't have the routing to finish the round, unfortunately. And again...
No! A little bit of a scramble here. We're going double
heat!
Yeah, we're double heating, double the pleasure, double fun. Get thrown for it!
That's how that ended. That's absurd.
The extra damage on top of that with the fatal counter throw on there just helps in the long run. Also,
375 extra damage. That does matter in those last hit situations.
Absolutely here. Just as it does right now, we're going to go ahead into the Lariat, finish it up.
For the safe jump knockdown. Yup.
Actually,
Tono moves a little bit forward when he gets up from knockdown. He crossed up. Weird interaction.
Yeah, Shikitono air service has some weird interaction.
Oh no!
Oh, fortunate for Rocker Nally on there. Get away with it, but still in the corner. Not going to get any health back from that, unfortunately, here saying.
So, Arc 2 and 4A and all of her 2 and 4 4BC series are plus win space. So you have to be very careful about that when you're playing her. And we are taking the first game here.
Yeah, we're already seeing that from the very beginning. Go ahead, get that drink of water. It's early on here.
Yep.
This is you know what? Honestly, that area up front is probably the coolest part of this room.
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah. I want to play on the arcade cabinet setup so bad. Good clash reactions. Double fatal JA comes in to start the round off.
All right, I like that backdash away, but you're still going to get hit with the follow-up on there after the whiff from Judge Mantis.
Yeah, 4BC is not to be messed with if it is spaced out like that.
Yeah, just like that. Jump C once again. Going to get the follow-up.
63C. Are we going for a reset? No, just air throw knockdown. Sure.
And yeah, makes a safe jump into the low on here. Running away with it once again, forcing the hurt.
Yeah, 4BC comes in again. You have to be so careful playing around Arc's ranges here.
Oh, and that's not a perfect, but dang near close on that with the extra, like, the health there. Like, Judge Mantis has been just, like, locking in on what Rocker and Alley's tendencies has been on there. Immediately goes in the burst on the heat on activation on there, trying to get away. And we're going in. We
wow,
do
what a
hit.
5B.
All right, beginning of things for Rocker here.
Okay, we're going. Fatal air. Yo, Rocker might be different. I don't know. Fatal air throw is crazy. I have never seen that. Like,
it's very rare at this point here, but we're going to go ahead, get that mash ongoing here.
Yeah, honestly, you might be dead here. Okay, we didn't finish the combo.
Okay, BC gets onto the other side. Unfortunately, puts themselves in the corner. The clash on there in the favor of Rocker here. This is what they need here.
Routing.
Now going to escape.
Yeah, goes for the 2BC. You should be dead here. Yep. Judge Mantis is going to take it 2-0. And honestly, a pretty good showing for both players there. Rocker and Alley, I think, was just a little bit shaky on their wake-ups. Got DP'd a lot and mashed a lot on their own wake-up, which led to them getting counter-hit a lot. But had some really good ideas at neutral.
Yeah, like there's definitely a couple things like knowing where to mash like on those like on some of the class frames on there. I kind of wish in that final interaction he had access to like could activate Moondrive at that point there. Could like get it back to 0, get the advantage away from Judge Mantis at that point. Unfortunately, didn't think to go on through it. So it's that. This is what that kind of game Melty Blood type Lumina is. It's that split-second thinking you got to do at the moment. It's like, nope, I got to change it. I got to do the audible. I got to go back to my Tecmo Bowl. I got to run the pass play.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, the thing that's so scary about both those characters, Arc and Shiki, there's a moral debate in the Melty Blood type Lumina community between the two styles of offense, right?
All right.
You have your gapless offense, which is like characters like Akiha, PCL, Hisui, who will make you block normals, and then they will go into an EX move gaplessly that is plus.
Yep.
Then you have the characters like Arc, like Tono, who are just going to run up to your face and press normals, and they're going to make you guess on when you can mash out.
Okay, yeah, that's trying to make you like gotta give the 50-50 at that point here.
Yes.
But it does like sound like we're going to see maybe more examples of that as we go along with the rest of the pools here. We got D-Jungle Skullgler versus Norse. That's a tongue twister versus Norse FTX.
So Jungle here, this is a player that I am very familiar with. She enters a lot of online stuff, very active in the netplay community.
Excellent.
She is a Vlov player.
Oh, okay.
Norse, I am not familiar with.
So Norse, I believe, and let me check my notes here just to be sure, was a Saber player last I heard. So
Saber Vlov. This is common for Jungle. I'll say that.
Really, so this is a familiar matchup for her.
Saber is a bit of a netplay demon. We have like 3 or 4 really strong Sabers. We have Blaze-Nick, Made in Heaven, both very strong. Both enter like everything. We also have some more mid-level Sabers. We have like Tonk. Who else? We have Judy. We have, who else? Lily Gusso, who just made top 32 in the last pool, actually.
Oh, excellent. Fantastic.
So we're going to see a lot of those Saber matchups today.
Yeah, Saber's been one of those characters, especially the first non-Melty Blood character that come out into type Lumina, had a lot of presence in there. Infinity early on there. Made in Heaven has been consistent with this character throughout that. And I do think with the Vlov Saber matchup, Saber has some tools that can get away from some of the Vlov pressure if they guess wrong on there. Of course, you got your standard universal options. You got your BC to approach in closely against Vlov, but you have the dive sword.
Yes.
Which is so good on top of that. You get in there, you get in the pressure. You have that the EX. You go in there for the plus frames after.
Yep.
You have all these great options in here to kind of keep it guessing until it's your turn again. However, you got to get there first.
Yeah. So it's also interesting, though, because Saber, as you said, she has the dive kicks, which you can wave cancel into like 2 and 4C to cover massive range. But notably, Vlov actually has some pretty good buttons to contest Saber pressure, because a lot of the time, Saber players will like to sit out at like mid-range.
Yes.
Like think 5C, 2C, spaced out Rekka. And Vlov has some pretty good buttons, like 5B is pretty good. 2 and 4A is really, really good. And his realest like weakness on defense is having a 6-frame like 5A, 2A.
Right.
So he doesn't have like quick, close mash-out options. But against Saber, that's not actually that much of a downside.
Yeah, no, like now that you mention it, also don't forget about Lariat too. Like being able to you go in, you have to block. You're blocking some projectiles in the air. Suddenly, Lariat comes in here. Like the jump scare is indeed real.
Yeah, I think this is a matchup where both of these characters definitely have the tools. And, of course, notably, whenever Saber's on screen, you have to talk about Avalon.
Sail away to Avalon.
Her 3-bar counter super. which is very notable against a lot of zone set play characters, but it is also notable against Vlav because you just Avalon projectiles.
Oh yeah, it's like the same thing with like Blood Heat, except you just have it at like it's just like you have your finger on the trigger. You have the red button there, Mr. President. Are you going to press that button? Are you going to press Avalon?
So
Saber.
it's funny because both of these characters have Vlav has fire mode, ice mode, where in round 2 he goes into ice mode and everything gets more powerful. Saber arguably has something similar, where she has 4 bars, so she can sit on 3 bars for Avalon and then have 1 bar to finish her metered routes with.
Yeah,
which makes her so scary against Vlav because she can just hold on to 3 bars and you can't press a projectile.
Yeah, late game is definitely a thing to worry about here, but we're going to go in. It looks like we're doing a little bit of button checking here, like just making sure everything is all good. You know, I feel more than once in the time Lumina tournament, I've realized that I've gone through there and I've hit the wrong rapid beat setting, and I realized that midway through the match, it's like, oh no! And I tell myself the next time, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again, and then I clearly do it again. So
yeah, I bound my boot drive to like throw one time, and I played the entire set. I played the entire set with the wrong button bindings, and it was cooked. So I am an advocate for the button checks because you don't want to lose your set on stream to having wrong buttons.
No, you never know who's going to be like changing all your buttons right before they switch out anyway. Here we go though, Jungle versus North FTX, beginning things with the fire carpet.
So this is going to be an interesting test. Playing into Vlav is a very big test of your fundamental Melty Blood movement skills. And here we're going to see Jungle getting the first hit. Norse is going to have to find their way in with those dive kicks, with those super jumps, with those VC counters.
All right, got the tag. Gets a little bit of a touch, a little bit of a love tap from Norris, but nothing much for it. Does get a confirm, and we're just getting small like whip hits.
Yeah, Jungle has these confirms off these projectile hits, which is going to be so scary.
Here we go in there, into the fire carpet, launching on there.
You are taking 4.1 here almost. Oh, no, the drop.
You're going to go for the blowback option, but no can do. We're going to go shield A to bring it down there. A strong performance from Jungle so far.
Yep, Jungle has very, very solid fundamentals. It's going to be a test of like whether or not you know how to play Melty Blood type Lumina.
Yeah, no, especially like this character has been from the get-go here. You've had to learn this from the time to time, especially at this form of the game here. We're going to go right into it, go into the EX, get the corner, build up a little bit of an extra meter.
With the B-Fireball. We're going into plus frames with 2-2C. Good jump in. Wasn't quite able to confirm up. It finds the JA ID.
The tried and true instant air dash from Saber. Going to get the confirm. This is where Norse FTX needs to shine.
This is Norse's first real turn on offense. We're going to have to see how well they're able to utilize it here.
Has 4 bars to work with here. Has plenty to go into as we're going into the corner here. Set it up here. Stays on the same side. The shield.
Safe job.
Oh, we are playing old school shield games all of a sudden here a little bit. Unfortunately, puts himself in the corner. Tries to go forward with the moon skill. Like activating option in there. Trying to go again. Gets hit with the counter.
Oh, that was disgusting. Jungle taking game 1 here.
Oh, and you can see where Norse FTX was trying to get things started, realizing they was like, I want to take my turn back. I got to do something. I need to get out of here. I'm in the corner. Unfortunately, at this time, Jungle was just ready. It's like, I'm right here. Vlav stands like 6 foot tall at this point. 6'5"
That's the thing,
NBA style.
You get impatient for 1 second against Vlav at any stage of the game, whether you're blocking, whether you're in neutral, you can kind of just get fried. Ooh, good delay, JC, in order to catch that high shield.
Okay, gets out of the corner though, goes in super up, and trickery on there, goes on to the other side, gets in with a little bit of a 2A, but nothing much else after.
Good! Finds a 2 and 4C. That move is like frame 8. It's so good for catching whiffs like that.
Yeah, the Saber card calling it, going in fatal throw.
Jungle tries to go for the option select on that whiff 2A, but Norse is ready with the throw. We're back in neutral now.
All right, this is kind of where you have to kind of play your Saber does have Moondrive activated here.
You have to be shielding these.
Yeah.
That is the #1 thing against Vlav. If you were not shielding the projectiles, you were just taking chip damage for no reason.
And you're wasting time in there. That Moondrive is taken away.
Good! Finds a 2 and 4.
The Saber car has arrived. Your Uber has arrived, and you got enough to send it down into victory.
Perfect. Goes for the air throw. I wasn't sure that was going to kill, but Norris had that unlocked. So we're good.
The scaling down was like significant, but not enough to where I was worried about that at that point.
Finding the JAs. Okay, Norse is A'd yet again. We have to utilize this turn. Rapid beat into nothing is crazy.
It goes right into the low on there afterwards here. Good an opportunity. First time we've really seen Jungle go into the ice form of Evolve in here. Do the full effect into it, set it down.
Just goes for the empty low, able to open up Norse in the corner again. This is going to be some pretty good damage here. Because Jungle has these routes. Never mind, my bad.
Oh, and unfortunately, was already jumping on there. Got away. This is going to be a full punish in here.
You are toast. You can 2-bar this if you needed to.
Yeah, you don't. I didn't even need to. You you make the simple aim over and easy.
Yep. Last round, jungle on set point here. Norse definitely showing signs of life here. This is not over by any means.
No, not at all. Has started seeing it, has a full stick of butter to work with, has Moondrive set to go at any point on here if they need to, but goes in for the low shield option, gonna get punished for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I think maybe that was
maybe a bad option select on there.
Maybe a macro, because sometimes the grab macro and the dash up macro overlap and you get shield instead. Something happened there.
Yeah, unfortunate indeed, and this is going to give Jungle a chance for her to
shine
here.
This is very scary. But you have Avalon on the board, so you can if you ever see green on these projectiles. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not going to see it.
Carpet.
Avalon's going to have to wait for another day here.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Here's the thing, right? Saber players, this is a known phenomenon. Saber players do not press Avalon. They forget that they have it. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, like if you play a character with a counter, you go through that phase. You go through the little bell curve phase where you just want to use it all the time. You just the endorphins kick in, the Avalon hits at that point, and then you learn it doesn't work at all these times. So you want to kind of go with. So I get it, and sometimes you hold back a little bit. Unfortunate on that. What we were seeing with Norse on there wasn't you brought it up earlier. Wasn't shielding a lot of the far projectiles options. You do have. We were mentioning it earlier. We have you have options to get in there. You have BC to get in there if you want to approach from the front. You can use Shield B. It's a little bit dangerous to do that, but it does close the distance in there on there, especially on there. So you got to worry between the two, but we weren't seeing a whole lot of that from Norse FTX, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's really the RPS you have to play with Vlav is getting to that mid-range where you can threaten shield BC after shielding those projectiles. Because also, shielding projectiles, especially with Saber, it gets you meter, it gets you moon, so it gets you one step closer to Avalon, it gets you one step closer to those Moondrive confirms, it gets you one step closer to all of this good stuff. That is how you have to play around.
Yeah, no, that's a great point there. We saw even with they activated Moondrive, and they were starting to drain there, and they were just holding back. They weren't trying to approach and trying to find a way in. They were just not being able to go. And it is hard. You're trying to think in the moment. You're on stream. You're having to go through that. And those are one of those options where you got to act in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you just sit down backing against Vlav, you're just going to get chipped out.
Yeah, that damage is going all the way low, and then they're just going to get that one clean hit at the very end to make it happen. But you know what? We got another Saber coming up to the stage.
Made in heaven. That's my boy.
Yeah, Made in heaven. We were talking about that.
He takes my money every week. I walk into the venue and hand him $10 every single week.
Is that how the transaction goes?
Yes.
So you just go ahead and give me your Venmo.
He might as well at this point. Maybe every Wednesday I should just PayPal Made in Heaven $10.
It's even if he doesn't win, it's you know what? You showed up. I'm sorry. But if he doesn't win one though, you get the request of money back at that point.
That would be very funny.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, Made in Heaven every week pulls up to run the mix, takes 10 of my dollars, and then goes and plays Tekken for the rest of the one night.
Oh yeah. But that Temper, I'm not familiar with here. I do see the MASH on the screen. I'm very excited to see some MASH happening. But
so this is a very interesting matchup because MASH and Saber are two very, very similar characters. Both of them have gapless 2-2Cs. Both of them have dive kicks. Both of them have these big buttons, these big neutral moving forward situations. So
yeah.
This is a very interesting matchup. Oh, whiffs the DP. Getting tapped in the corner by Made in Heaven.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of things, especially with MASH in there, with the follow-up, the 3BC in there, where you get the jump cancel on there afterwards, kind of play with it. But unfortunately, you're going to get hit with the blowback jump option in there from Made in Heaven. This is a perfect option. Yeah, it is.
So the thing about Made in Heaven is that this guy is so consistent with Saber. There's two things that I know Made in Heaven for. Number one is doing whatever he feels like in neutral into a whip cancel and somehow making it his turn. And number two is making you sit in the corner and block normals and then spacing out 5C perfectly to catch your match.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely the case on here. Especially Made in Heaven has definitely made the corner their home for this time of year. We don't even just have just the hotel room here at Climax tonight. We got the corner.
Yeah, and there's the Moondrive, the double perfect.
I think we're working on it. There it is. Tag your in. That's 2 Ps on the dock.
Yeah, that is understandable. I have been there.
Same, understandable on that. I was just taking a look here. I believe last Climax of night, Made in Heaven made 13 in there. So
yeah, he's been placing well. He placed top 8, I believe, at Frosty's. He did pretty well at Combo Breaker as well. He's been very consistent. Also, top 8's pretty much every net play we play.
Yeah, no, definitely has been putting in the work for it. And it shows right now.
Yes.
The side switch on top of that. You know what? I want to make sure I get this corner. It's mine.
Yep.
you know, I got tired of the right corner. Let's go for the left.
Here comes the strike throw. Good luck. Ah, yep. Goes for the dash follow-up into low. You can also cancel that into the overhead follow-up. So that is a high-low. It's messed up.
Yeah, you got to really watch out for those options.
Yeah, Saber Rekka is messed up because you have the stagger option, you have the overhead option, then she could do dash up into empty throw or empty low or an option select. She could just do whatever.
Yeah, and if all that fails, you got level 1 you can put in there. Keep
exactly.
Like,
you block everything, and then she just does 2-2-C, and it's her turn again.
Yeah, it's like time to play the game.
Yep. All right, Made in Heaven getting another solid hit. Temper found their first turn, but weren't quite able to utilize it.
Yeah, was able to get a little bit on there, but it just like stuck in the corner once again here.
Yeah. 2-2-C, there it is.
Yep.
You block out the Rekka, then you're plus, and you're blocking again. Good luck.
Unfortunately, Guest load got the load hit twice from Made in Heaven in here. Going to go ahead and get the follow-up. Has one bar to go ahead and work with. Finish out with the 3C, get that knockdown into the setup.
One more touch is going to do it here. Finds that JA, but isn't quite able to confirm. Oh. Yeah.
Unfortunate on there. Go in for the heat. The last minute option was a little bit too far away. Couldn't get Made in Heaven off of them. So unfortunately, a very quick 2-0 for Made in Heaven.
Many such cases, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. You were talking about it earlier. Like you were like talking about like maybe I should just go ahead and send the money to Made in Heaven for the week.
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it happens. Made in Heaven has been consistent throughout the entire timeline of Melty Blood.
That's the thing, right? When you start seeing these higher level players, these top players, like Made in Heaven, and we're going to see some more later on today, one little mistake in neutral, one little mistake on block is just it's going to cost you the round sometimes. Melty Blood type Lumina is about having to block and then desperately trying to find your way out at all costs.
Yes, absolutely. It's like it comes by quick in there. You're trying to find, like, if you find those 3 hits, you got to watch out for those air unblockable moves in there from the ground in there, especially from a moment's notice. Like, so especially when you got like certain moves that kind of reach out a little bit longer than you expect. Like, oh, I didn't realize it covered the screen there. It does. It absolutely does cover the screen right there.
Yeah, Saber is one of those characters where you're like, that's not going to hit me, and then it hits you, and then you die.
Yes. Yeah.
It hits you, then you take 4.5k into 3 bars of gapless offense into an overhead, and then you lose the game.
Yeah, and then you think about you write on the Twitter. It's like why does this happen to me?
Yeah, I have seen some salt posts about that.
It's not a true fighting game if there isn't a little bit of salt in there, a little bit of sodium.
Yeah. Oh, there is a copious amount of sodium in this game. Let me tell you.
But you've been running like a weekly event online too. So.
Yeah, PSA Blood Moon. It's most consistent online weekly at this time. Every Monday, 6 p.m. Central.
Okay.
Or 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Now that's like I know you've been. You said every Monday.
Every Monday. I think I'm gonna run one this Monday too.
Oh wow!
Okay. I want to run one an hour after I land back in Minnesota. That is my plan.
You are a stronger person than me. I'm going to be sleeping.
Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, I do not blame you.
I gotta unfortunately for me here, it is a short drive from where I. This is one of my favorite things about Climax of Night has been that we have an anime tournament that was so close to me. That never happens for us, like especially in the Southeast. Like we got like the bigger events, like CE Otaku happens.
Yes.
We got we got a pretty decent amount of regionals, but for something that's so centered on like French bred games, it's such a unique opportunity throughout the world. But it was like so amazing to have it happen here and continue to happen here for this final year, like in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, it's been. Climax is so special, honestly. I've never had more fun at an event. I pulled up on Thursday, and I pulled up to the hotel room, and the first thing that happened was a Melty Blood type Lumina top player came up to me and asked me to boot up Clash Royale with him.
I got to get my dailies in. But you know what? I don't mean to interrupt there, but I do see our next opponents on the screen. I do see StarX_ and Kashi Yuka coming in there. So that's going to be a double Alco mirror if I recall correctly.
Interesting. Alco. You know what? If there's going to be Alco on the screen, at least the Alco mirror is like the only tolerable Alco matchup. Any other character is okay. Most other characters are suffering into this Alco Ozaki fellow.
Yeah.
There's a couple, but
yeah, you got a lot of things to deal with here. I know from Kashi Yuka hasn't been playing the game, at least on the Start GG for like that for a while. They have been playing offline and other factors on that. But every time they played, they've been strong. They were I believe third at fifth at EVO Japan. My bad on that. And the last time they played,
this is gonna be a banger.
Yeah, so they are extremely strong player on that. And of course, Starks are going no slouch whatsoever. This is going to be a hell of a match.
This is going to be a banger. Do we have the Mihoyo Oko on the right and the Tsukihime Oko on the left? This is heat. This is heat.
No, I gotta catch up on my lore on this. Yeah. That might
not
be
the Type Moon lore knower. Come on. You're commentating Melty Blood. You haven't read Mihoyo, Tsukihime, Fate, Stay Night, Fate, All Anorexia. Bro, come on.
I'm trying to read Tsukihime, the remake right now. I'm trying. I'm catching up. I promise. I promise everybody. But we got ourselves our match here. It's double Owl Coat, double the fun here.
Yeah.
It is time for battle.
Let's see. So, yeah, this is gonna be so interesting. I'm not familiar with I mean, Star, of course, has been historically active. Star, not as active anymore. Kashi Yuka, I haven't really seen it all, so I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, definitely been has had a positive experience so far here at Climax tonight. But we go ahead, we're going to get thrown into the Star Mine immediately.
JC. Oh, punishes that block A counter.
Xarx underscore on the blue shirt. Alco here, going to get the knockdown, set it up into it. Still has access to the orb on top of it. Going to get thrown out and going in for the low.
4BC clash is crazy there.
Go ahead, use that triple, get the knockdown one more time, set it up, point out, objection into the...
Dude, the 4C block, this is how you know we're offline, because the frame 19 overhead is getting consistently blocked.
Oh yeah, 4C, still a little bit of a terror to deal with here, but not as quiet, especially in the online circuit.
Finds that fuzzy 2A in order to get out and seal out the first round. Star going up early on. Kashiyuka, though, going into this with Moondrive and 4 bars.
Yeah.
So we could really get a good meter dump 6K combo here at any point.
Really easy to start turning things around a little bit on here, but we're going to go ahead, fire away here, throw out all the lasers in here.
Off-screen orb. Oh, the orb pop whiffed, so Star got the throw.
Just very lucky on that, but we're going to go ahead, go switch sides here. Do Promenade, catching on, trying to go for the BC option, but the patience from StarX underscore here, going to get away and out of the corner, enough time to go in there for the BC Star Mine.
The orbs. Dude, their orbs are the same color. This is messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Whose orb is whose?
You know, I never thought about that till right now.
They both have the same orbs.
Oh, no, which one do I shoot?
We're both placing on the orbs in neutral. Where are we?
Oh, Yuka using the using the orb in there to go ahead for the shield, gets the setup on there afterwards. Moondrive, keep it safe in there. BC option from StarX underscore gets hit.
Ooh, great routing there. This should be the end. No, we're just going for the orb. Interesting. Didn't go for the 2-bar.
I like that use of the
gapless.
orb as a deception on here.
Jump shields out, finds the A counter.
No fatal counter. If a fatal counter,
fatal the front kill. EXTP, the OS wasn't timed correctly, so you didn't get the shield.
Oh, you trying to get up in the air, avoid the BC from Yuka.
Wow. The movement from Yuka, able to seal out that second round.
Oh, and you got you had a lot of gray health on the screen there. You could have got into heat on there. Wanted to keep the resources for this next round here. Very important.
Yeah, I mean, when you're up around like that, that is honestly a pretty good play. Ooh, get the meterless confirm off the 63B. Wait, I didn't know we had those. Oh, the sides.
Oh, and it's still going a little scales down considerably on that, but still a nice little routing.
Dude, the routing for both these players is so interesting.
Oh, the second overhead on the on the air dash does hit in there for Yuka. Gonna go ahead, get the knockdown. Time for Star Mine setup.
Oh, the left-right. Star was ready, though. Blocks out the overhead, shields the second overhead.
Oh, goes in for the follow-up on the jump attack on there. Going to go head into the corner. We go.
Might be. Yeah, this was JA. This was the shield starter, so I think you're dead here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, Kashi Yuka able to find that first game.
Arc drive finish to begin. What a turnaround for Yuka.
Yeah. I mean, that's honestly just going to be the Alco matchup. These are two very, very powerful, potent one-turn champions right here. You can get touched by Alco and just lose the round. It happens. It can happen to you. All right?
It could happen to you at home watching this right now. It could absolutely happen.
You will get one-turned by an Alco if you ever boot up this game.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, Alco hits you. Goes into the 4BC routing. On top of that, there has access to the orb to get the knockdown.
Yeah, interesting. Well, placing the orbs in the corner. Whoa!
I love that setup in there.
That was a wicked setup.
Go ahead, get the side switch on there. Has it going in there. We're going to get the knockdown, but enough time to keep it plus on there.
Yep.
Push him into the other Star Mine. Gets hit with the second one and begin their turn in there. Yuka on a tear right now.
Yeah. Oh, low crushes that 5A with the 650B. Going to the corner here. Star really has to find some good turns.
Okay, a little bit more aggressive.
All those overheads coming out. Clashes through.
Love a good clash on there. Going to go ahead and get it. Unfortunately, misses on the final hit. Recovery is in time. Yuka takes the corner.
Overheads. Alco players might be the only ones who know how to block this.
Oh, yeah. And the delayed option on there after the BC on there. Going to go ahead and get the side switch.
Another track out from Star.
Oh, but we're going to hold it down.
No!
Doesn't get the follow-up,
Another
unfortunately. I do like the option, using the BC on there to get the knockdown and try to keep the corner back. Unfortunately, Yuka is going to take that back on here. Has a bunch of meter to work with on
Star,
here.
finish your food, man!
Oh, the food maybe going to take another little setup, and there
Blocks 4C?
Oh, if StarX underscore did not block that 4C, that would have been a very one very different round. One I'd have to call it StarX underscore for that.
4BC has a 4C has a 100% block rate this set. That is absurd.
Yeah.
First time ever in Lumina history.
No, never say never on this. It's still going on.
Goes for the Gapple Sword setup, goes for the overhead, gets blocked, punished, but Yuka wasn't ready to confirm.
Okay, hold it down in there. Going to get the follow-up. Going to keep it plus on there afterwards. The EX, spending a little bit of meter for
almost
it.
getting the arrow block up with the low 5A. Wasn't quite able to tap Star.
Oh, gets the confirm on there. And this is going to get Kashi Yuka to begin things anew. Going to get set up into the Star Mine setup. Keep it from. Keep it plus.
Very scary. Gapless Orb again. You have to block all of this. Traps the Proxy Orb. Falls into the Orb.
Unfortunate. I don't know if the orb actually hit or if it was let go on the way down here, but we got the
the jump shield clash reaction, but
bro, this game, you got the correct class reaction, but you just whiffed and you still died.
Oh, you got the corner. You're going ahead. Enough time. Point it out.
Oh, throw, but EXDP comes out. Star has all the meter in the world here. Is he gonna go for a heat? Just content to hold it. Yes, there it is, but Kashi Yuka shielded it.
The charge heat on there. Unfortunate.
Yes. The guard cancel heat got high shielded, and Kashi Yuka takes it over Star.
There was just that moment of hesitation in there, like where nothing was happening, and it was like StarX underscore was looking for that time to get like health back, take the advantage on there, still be in the game on there. But unfortunately, was like maybe like on the too long, like Yuka was ready, was realigned at that point, was able to get the shield on there pretty easy.
Yeah, that's such. We're going to see that more and more as this stream progresses, is that in high-level multi-mode type Lumina, baiting out heat and catching people for trying to heat out of your offense is such a big factor. Because heat in this game is so strong, especially on a character like Alco, who has the lasers, who has the orbs. Every character with good neutral wants to heat out of offense and set up their neutral again. And being able to bait that out, make them burn all of their meter and do a bunch more damage is so pivotal.
Yeah, not to mention that, like, especially like in the corner there, you have like the negative edge orbs on there, like having the point out there. You're able to like in the corner, you're able to like if you cover it out with the shorter distance one, it's covering the point at that point. It's like you can't see if I'm doing that or not. I might be trying to trick you in that scenario.
Yeah, and I mean a lot of these stronger players know how to structure their offense, so they'll do like A normals and B normals just to bait out those guard cancel heats and just catch you, fry you up in the corner, and then good luck.
Time to clean up the mess on there afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh man, this pool has been a banger so far.
Already. And already we see Made in Heaven up on stream again.
Ooh, okay, yeah, two.
Made in Heaven Cowie?
Okay, all right, I'm interested. Sign me up. I'm interested in this event about
hold
to
on,
occur.
I'm picking up a cough drop. I'm going to be screaming.
You're going to be screaming. I got to do karaoke tonight at some point, maybe. But we got Made in Heaven. Of course, we saw it with the Saber earlier. Had a strong performance on there. But we've had Cowie, a Miyako player who haven't seen in a while, but has been one of the more prominent Miyako players in the area. In North America.
Very strong Miyako player. Last time I saw Cowie was, I believe, one of the earlier Blood Moon events, which was, I think, like Blood Moon 4 or 5, beat Kikoho in order to take the entire bracket.
Okay, that makes sense on there. Kikoho, a very strong red arc on there. Cowie has that knowledge, has the ability, especially with a tiny psychopath like Miyako on there. Will has like ways to get in there and like bring down the thunder with the elbow in there.
This character is a menace, but Saber has similarly potent air mobility and very large buttons. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not Made in Heaven is able to shut down Cowie's movement, shut down Cowie's offense, or if Cowie will just steamroll.
Yeah, that's a good point, because Miyako has extremely stubby buttons on there. Like that 5A feels like the tiniest button known to man.
Yeah, have you seen Miyako 2C? It is bleak.
Yeah. it's bleak out there, but she's strong. She's a growing girl on here as we begin the battle here, fighting off against Servant.
Made in Heaven starting off strong, going to the corner.
All right, yep, in here, and this is not where you not want to be here. Holding it down here, going to try to kind of keep you guessing here with Made in Heaven into the plus frames.
Good DP. Wasn't able to fully convert off it, but you got under the corner, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, invincible on that too, so like a good option happened on there. Now trying to find their way to get in here.
Punishes the dive kick.
I like that. You know, Cowie was actually waiting for that sword dive at that point. Was like waiting for that option in there, was trying to backdash in there to keep the range in there, got the punish.
All right, we're just playing around in neutral here. Yeah, it's so scary because both these characters are going to be flying all over the screen. You can never really tell where either of them are going to be next.
Oh yeah, not until like when, especially when Miyako has access to, you get that throw, you get that free combo damage on top of that afterwards here. But we got the confirm in here from Made in Heaven.
Third hit Rekka into 2-2C. Only 3-1 forms. You got the air knocked into the corner. Finds the throw. One more touch is going to do it. Rekka Oki. No option select on that two-way.
Okay, does go opts for the side switch on there. Here comes the moon drive. Back drive, nothing for it, but we get the confirm from Cowie.
You're not quite dead here. 18 seconds left on the clock. Something's got to give here. Finds your shield. BC's out.
Yeah, holds it down. Just doesn't want to deal with with the BC. Wants to probably keep that extra moon for the next round in here. Unfortunately, got hit in there. Made in Heaven takes the first round.
All right. Good shield out. Cowie finds the throw. It drains Made in Heaven's last sliver of moon.
Okay,
very impactful interaction there.
Powerful indeed on here.
Finds the shield. Die kicks out. All right, we found the confirm off that straight air hit. This should be in the other corner.
Yeah, Made in Heaven's been able to take full advantage of that mid-range on here. Cowie's trying to wait for it. Yeah, goes too far into the DP well on there. Gets caught in there.
That's the 2BC.
Cleanly at that. Cleanly.
This movement is so clean. Cowie was able to solidify and find a hit, though. 5A, Cowie blocks it out off the safe jump. Here comes the Rekka offense. Yeah, the 5C, this is what I'm talking about earlier. Just when you think you're safe, the 5C is coming.
Oh, 5C, you know me, and we're going to go ahead and take all that extra corner carry on top of that here, set it up here.
Wow.
Going in with the shoulder tackle.
5C on Wake Up, you are a demon, Cowie.
Followed with the fatal counter in here. Big opportunity for Cowie to turn things around.
4.1 and to safety. Okay. Made in Heaven heats right back.
Okay, into the super jump in there. Going to keep in the corner here, holding it down against the Rekka.
Gapless. Yeah. Just burn out that heat bar. Yep, don't get caught.
Okay, trying to go in the follow-up.
Fine, 6-3. This should be it, even without meter.
Yeah, I do think so indeed on that, and we got like definitely thinking about that a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, Cowie. Does he got notes or something? No, okay.
Yeah.
I saw his hand and I was like, damn, this guy got the notes. That's crazy. Well, I think he's just in his mind palace right now.
Yeah, you know, like I gotta go back in there. Like, look at that. Listen to the amazing music.
Yeah, get the color swap.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need. Like,
yeah, just a mental reset.
Yeah, sometimes my favorite thing to do is like just I switch the stage theme. It's like you don't get that one anymore. You're grooving too hard. You're grooving too hard.
Yeah, we've had some. Yesterday during the exhibition, we had to watch a PCL Akia first to 5 with the Neko theme in the background the whole time.
Oh, that's the experience.
I was fiending for a music swap. 4.5 off Made in Heaven casually.
Yeah, you're not the only one feeding for a swap here. Cowie's trying to get out of the corner. Does successfully
good flash reaction.
Oh, beautiful fatal counter in there from Cowie on here. Going to go all the way to the corner.
2C actually anti-aired. First time in history.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, these overheads. Finds out fatal counter on the low shield.
Yeah, like opportunity in here. Cowie, that breath, that fresh air may have finally worked on there.
Yep. Miyako. Oh, another fatal on that low shield. That's going to be... Oh, no! Wasn't quite able to OGG. Now it's Made in Heaven's turn.
Nope, not yet. On here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get the follow-up here. Made in Heaven's on a sliver of life here.
Yeah, one more touch is going to do it. Tries to stone head out, but wasn't able to. Oh, the more skills.
Ooh, and that was a costly mistake there. Made in Heaven, like, spent that moon drive on top of that here. So, like, going into here, has the resources to work with for EX, but has to build up that moon drive gauge once more.
And by the way, the winner of this gets to qualify in winner's side for top 32. Oh, we are already here.
We are already getting to the threshold indeed here.
Yeah, EXGP on that moon drive interaction. That is a Made in Heaven classic. Cowie just throws. What got punished? Did Made in Heaven do like a late JC or something?
Just what it looked like on here, but we're going to have hit with
fatal
the counter overhead. Yeah, going to get the breakdown same side, but we get
5. Tries to throw back, gets DP'd on.
DP.
Gets hit with the left right.
Yeah, DP's been starting to work again. Gets another high enough in there to continue the combo for Cowie.
Yeah, 4.2 Almost 4.3, not bad. Stone, no stone hat, just shielding out the overhead.
I like the delay on the BC on there, the clash on there, stay their turn to keep that going, and now we're having ourselves a 1-to-1 game.
Yep. That was some crazy cookery. I don't know, TK 6BC. I don't know what bro was thinking about, but it did not end up happening for him there.
Oh, no. I like... We're going back. We're not afraid of the DP option. We've seen that Maiden Heaven's ready to punish that, but Cowie's like, I can still pull this off occasionally. I can find my timing here, and that's been incredibly important to keep up your pace, your pressure. Otherwise, you're going to get hit like that.
There's the whiff cancel. Yeah, Maiden Heaven, if he is whiffing both the neutrals, you have to be ready for the 2-2C to come out and snipe you and murder you.
Yeah, 420 no scope on that. We're going to go ahead, go onto the other side, trying to hit a button here.
Great frame trap from Cowie.
Oh, the clash in the favor of Cowie. All the way to the corner we go once again.
Great routing there.
I always forget you can jump cancel out the elbow.
Yeah,
it's
just
like,
really weird.
Yeah.
That's like how her DP routing works too. Like you do the
DP
jump cancel. I'm like, it looks so weird.
Yeah, she's got the Castlevania stretch
for
sure.
Waits for the dash follow up into the moon skill.
COTG damage helping out a little bit. You're in the corner.
Catches the jump out.
A little bit of a delay into the low, and they're catching Maiden Heaven. Cowie on set point.
All right. Yeah, Maiden Heaven doing very well to start that set, but the adaptation from Cowie has been very strong. Great clash reaction.
I can't believe that, double flash on that, but we're going to go ahead, get the knockdown one more time here.
Yeah, anti-airs in this game do not function.
No, especially when you have to deal with, like you said earlier, characters can move around on the screen like this.
Yep. Oh, he TP's out. Yep, get me out of the corner. Help. 3BC in the plus frames, good. You have to be so careful for 2BC here, though. Or 4BC. And 2BC. There we go.
You got so many clash frames on the moon stomp.
Are you dead? Wow, that's just it.
Wow. I thought that was going to be like one more hit, I'll be honest.
It was close. It was close.
I looked at that, it's like, okay, one more interaction. It's like, no, I never doubt the Miyako stomp.
I think the combo was unscaled, relatively speaking.
Good point.
So the arc drive did a little bit more damage because normally at the end of a combo, if the life bar is like at the round icons, then you're going to die.
Yeah.
But the combo just barely didn't scale enough in order to get that extra little tick of damage.
Yeah, no, that's generally a very helpful indicator of that, typically on there. But at the very end, Cowie turned things around in there, the reverse 2-0 on there. And you said this was to get to top 32.
Yes,
is that
so
correct?
Cowie is in top 32 winner's side. Maiden Heaven sitting in losers, waiting for his chance to redeem himself.
Okay.
Now sitting down on the setups, my other local Alter Chemist versus JCOM.
Okay, so we haven't. You know what? I'm really surprised we haven't seen JCOM on the stream quite yet. JCOM, very strong Mario.
Very strong Mario.
Yeah, has been consistent throughout since that character came out. Has been leveling up all the way through to this point. But Alter Chemist, I don't know them as much. Tell me about them.
So Alter is a Tono player. He's very, very solid. He has some pretty good. He's I would consider him upper mid-level, high mid-level. He has won. He took bracket off Maiden Heaven 1 week. So he definitely has the potential to ball with these top level players. Not as consistent just yet, but he's definitely on his way up right now.
Okay, yeah, no, this is the place to do it too.
Yeah.
Where you get that experience.
Yeah, Tono Mario. This is going to be a very, very. I don't know if I've seen this matchup, honestly.
I've seen it a little bit, but it's you're definitely going to have to deal with. JCOM's got the posse with him.
Yeah.
It's just all the way through. Going to have have to worry about the nuns going through there. Send him to Chakra. JCOM has the best Chakra setups I've seen from any Mario player.
Yeah. And the eternal problem with Tonoshiki is that he has no air mobility. His air dash is slow. His air dash is short. Look at that. It goes nowhere. And Mario's a character where he's going to send nuns forward at you like that. And you're going to have to move around them. And the best way to do it is to jump over them. But Tono can't.
Yeah, cannot. And now you're in the corner here, holding it down with the Chakras coming out to play. We're going to go ahead and go with the throw option here. One more time. I like that, though. Calls out with the throw, gets rid of the nun, gets the corner for themselves. Blow back C, though.
Good overhead. Alter is never afraid to let that rip. He is the Tono player who presses that unblockable V mode.
Honestly, I feel like you gotta threaten with that option quite a lot in there. You gotta make him rethink that with blowback C on occasion, and that's a good thing to do.
The run under from JCOM, Alter was able to avoid that.
punish. Just run up throw from Jacob off the plus frames, going for the chakra. Double backdash, able to get Alter out of that situation. Air backdashes over the Anon. I didn't know you were nice like that.
Yeah,
My bad.
Alter Chemist is trying to hold out, like trying to avoid a lot of the none option on here. Unfortunately, he's going to have to block in there with the DP from JCOM.
Yeah, playing Mario is like trying to swat a particularly annoying mosquito, and Tono Shiki does not have a fly swatter.
Oh no! Has a lariat though. Has a brought it down into the corner here. Gets the tech on the throw for JCOM, and here trying to hold it down, and then point it with the nun sandwich.
Alter blocking for his life. Finds the heat out. 16 seconds left on the clock. JCOM does have the life lead, but Alter getting it back. Oh, gets tapped by the nun.
Immediate confirm and to follow up there. JCOM finding that one proper moment.
Yeah, that's what's so scary about Mario is you dodge these nuns in neutral for like half the round and you get hit once and then you're getting one turn. It's like, well, my fault.
Alter Chemist has been demonstrating a lot of really good patience on there, holding it down. That's like being able to call it out with the heat that we saw earlier. Unfortunately, gonna have to build it up again.
Good stagger from Jacob with that 5C. Putting it in the corner, going for the chakrams. Oh no, we're going for the Parioki. Jacob is a proponent of that Parioki. I don't really know what the theory behind it is, to be honest, but it is working out for him, so
right now,
to judge.
They're calling it out on there, but keeps working, make it, and Hawk stand shielding.
Yep.
Yeah, bring it down on there with the low. Nice start for JCOM.
Yeah, going up 1-0 early on in the round.
And this is what I'm looking at here. It looks like all our winner side matches are going to be for top 32.
Yes.
So this is another one that is qualifying for that spot.
Oh, gets top mashing off those plus frames from 4BC. JCOM, go for the left right. Oh, you got cross up broken.
Yeah, then JCOM will show you all the different options. There are so many ways you can do that. Calling it out once again here, and if it ain't broke, do not fix it.
JCOM probably wishing right about now that Alter watched his Mario counterplay video. Coming out with the perfect to start off game 2.
Maybe wanting to play a little bit of Mario Party at this point too. Just got hit with the side switch on the nun and push into it. But
623A1 mood drive? What does this confirm? Into arc drive, okay.
I like that, getting boundary creep early on here, gets access to the extra moves, and here keep up your repertoire.
Yeah, air throws the IED. Alter is stuck blocking yet again. Finds the overhead, goes over that parry, tries to find the reset. Able to find that 4BC. JCOM gets another solid hit here.
Yeah, unfortunate on that. Going to get enough time in there and get the side switch on here. We are bouncing off these padded walls.
Now let me introduce you here. Let me put you on ball, Risky Sweep.
Okay.
Let me tell you about a little theory I have as JCOM takes this game.
Tell me.
Called the Mario theorem.
The Mario is it like a Mario Gallo Bastino theorem?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Mario theorem is if you bring out a different Oki's MA setup every single knockdown in a 1-to-2 tournament match, they can't block it. It's impossible to block because he just throws on a different setup. So how do you know? You can't adapt.
Yeah, interesting. Okay,
he did something different on every single knockdown. What do you do?
You know what? One, you got that's good for JCOM because you got to keep them warm, keep them ready, keep them in your pocket on there. And two, usually in a fighting game, and especially first two, you see someone do the thing first time. It's like a telltale game.
Yeah.
You remember that.
Yes,
you remember.
exactly.
You think about it in your head. Unfortunately, like a lot of the chakram setups that we were seeing there, getting pushed out of the way. We saw a lot of that corner. I was like, you know what? We're staying in the corner. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep this rolling here.
Yep.
And just got hit every time.
Yeah.
There's you know what? I do think I think there's some credit to that. But we are going to be running into an ad break. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more Type Lumina.
Hello, everybody. We are back from the break with our Climax of Night Melty Type Lumina pools. Welcome back. I am again Blixby.
Hey, well, we got that name corrected on there. I'm Risky Sweep. We're continuing on with the Pool E for Type Lumina here. It's been a banger so far. A lot of different matches that I was not expecting to see. A couple of that I was, but we got to see him on stream here. We got to see the double Alco mirror happen with Starks underscore and Yuka. That was amazing.
That was amazing. And we're about to get another banger. We have Uchiha versus Zarpox. Uchiha, such a solid Tono player, and Zarpox, a CL who, if you were watching last night, the multiplayer exhibition, played in that. A very, very solid CL player. We have the Spain, dude. We have the entirety of Spain backing Zarpox.
Like with how warm the venue is at the moment, it kind of feels like the entire population. But yeah, shout out, bringing up on that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we saw Zarpox last night on the setups. Was like hitting dances on JCOM. It was.
Oh.
Zarpox is an entertainer. Let me tell you.
I gotta love it, especially like everyone just here have a good time. Everyone's the main purpose here is to play fighting games.
Yep.
You know, if you can dance on someone at the same time, you know, all the better. All the better.
Yup. So this is going to be CL Tono. Unless Uchiha has a secondary, but maybe we'll see.
Okay, so we haven't seen any CL at least. I'm not sure about the previous pools that we've had yesterday.
Yeah.
On here, but you know, like it's like still a pretty strong character all throughout. Like definitely seemed a little overshadowed by powered CL in some cases, especially in net play. But
CL is like potential woman. Like she is really, really strong. She has a lot of really good tools. She has her keys, which are an okay zoning tool, but also just a very good Rekka for offense. She has Hyro, which is a full screen super that just blows you up. It's like a full screen vulnerable super. She has probably the craziest corner damage in the game.
Yeah.
You get hit by you get hit by CL 3BC and you literally take like 5k with one bar. It's insane.
Yeah, the moment you see like the somersault ike happen in there and you get hit by it, it's like, well, it's time for the CL show.
Yeah, she hasn't had the strongest placements, but I think she's a very, very strong character. Definitely better than Tono.
Yeah, we have seen some strong placements in the past. Like Jimmy J Tran back in EVO 2023, I want to say, was a very strong CL on that. But right now, we're in the future, we're in the present, going into the future. That boy Uchiha versus Zarpox.
Finds out Hyro confirm off the keys right off rip. Going for the OTG here. Little 2.9, but those chip damages are going to add up a lot in this matchup.
Oh, absolutely on here. We're going to does get on the shield on the way down here, but we're going to hold it down. Zarpox throwing out, delaying the keys quite a bit. It does get the hit with a fatal counter. Going to begin a new combo.
Fatal air keys. That's going to do not that much actually. Only 3.8.
You know, still nearly 4K for that. And of course, you bait out the DP from that boy. You're going to get more damage as a reward.
Yeah, OTG's not going to be able to kill here. Going for the left right from Zarpox. Great matchup for Uchiha.
Oh, that was a devious mix-up there for Zarpox, but it's just going to be that boy going to take control over it.
Safety here? No. Uchiha not willing to commit the resources to winning the round. Text to throw.
Okay, yeah, goes ahead and takes it on there. Go get the little 5A mash out and gets another fatal counter in the air to get the round.
Yeah, finds the win out of that scramble situation there. Okay, this next round. Uchiha able to track down Zarpox early. Good backdash OS. This is going to be so important because this is another matchup like we saw earlier with the Tono Saber, I believe it was, where the other character is going to be flying around the screen and it's Tono Mario.
Yeah, it was Tono Mario, yeah.
The other character is going to be flying around the screen and Tono Mario has to catch him with his, like, not stubby buttons, but definitely not, like, anti-air oriented buttons. Great air to ground conversion.
Yeah, a little bit like a realignment happening on here. Going to get the on the ground damage just a little bit here. One more interaction is what the Uchiha is going to need here. Tries to go in for the boundary peak options on there afterwards here. Nothing for it.
Oh, great delay A counter to catch that BC.
Yeah, been seeing a lot more people going in for that delay, especially with like the shield changes that happened in that last patch last year.
Yeah, a lot of shield RPS now is focused around shield BC. Being able to catch it with those shield delay A's. Oh, good fatal. Oh no, this is a corner confirm. Oh no, you're toast.
Oh, that's going to be big damage, and you got the meter to back it up. You're going to spin a little bit of it.
4.3. Stone hat? Okay, we're just getting out of there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the situation. Had to use Moon Drive to go in for it. Tries to go in, goes right in for the invincible DP on there after the Moon skill.
Ooh, great routing off that too.
Yeah, going to give him a little bit of extra like meter in there. Going in for the pullback.
The overhead. So that overhead is actually faster when you're in Moon Drive. That is Todoshiki's special trait.
And get the push back on there, but we're gonna you know what? We're gonna play Do-si-do. We're gonna go on the other side.
Zarpox just getting out of there. Yep. Oh no! Wasn't able to get the confirm off those keys. That could have been the round.
Could have been, but not quite here. Holding it down, trying to keep that distance here. 38 seconds on here, plenty of time.
But we get shield.
Yeah, I got it out there, and you still have time.
This should be it.
Yeah, might as well finish
it. Oh no! Zarpox, why? You could have just done a normal B&B into your arc drive at the end.
You said Zarpox was an entertainer and maybe wanted to entertain a little too hard on that.
I feel quite entertained.
You see the shrug.
Yeah, Uchiha doesn't know what just happened.
I mean, like,
Uchiha is accepting the gifts given to him by Zarpak.
You know what? Christmas comes early a little bit, so.
Yeah, Christmas in October in Atlanta, Georgia today.
Yeah. But that, you know, we take what we can get here. That puts that boy Uchiha up 1 right now against Zarpak here, and already getting a strong start to begin things anew.
Going for mid-screen routing. We're going for this. The 623C Oki, the most fraudulent left right in the game. Yeah, you're not getting a hit off that dog. Oh, but that one you will.
Oh, absolutely in here. Enough time to get on the blowback to continue the round in here, get the knockdown. A little bit of push, time to guess away, and you got the ambiguous mix-up on the other side into the fatal counter.
Yeah, Uchiha goes for a high shield, maybe predicting like I-80 back over. But Zarpak just finds a throw. What a good round.
CL has the most vicious throw in the game, too. Yeah. Like, it's that throw down. It's like,
have you seen Noelle's?
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah,
she literally stomps on your head.
Yeah, that's true. She does, like, those I don't know. Like, there's something about, like, the body slam that CL does.
The body slam is vicious. PCL also, like, hits you with their leg and, like, does a full rotation.
Yeah,
slamming you to the ground. There's a lot of vicious throws in this game.
Oh, yeah. But we got the blood heat activation in there.
Oh, no, you got trapped.
Yeah, no heat, no health for you at this point here. Gonna, like, waste
We
all
are
the time.
at 4.2 before we use meter.
Oh, you are down.
You took 4.8.
4.8 at a deficit. Got hit on the other side here.
Good 3C.
Beautiful option on here. Had to duck on there earlier to get away from the option, and this is going right into the 3C, back into the mid-range here.
Meter finds a fatal throw. Yeah. Tries to gamble out of that Moondrive situation. A little bit too risky there.
Yeah, we see the Spanish flag waving a little bit more on there. Go ahead, the celebration.
That's the scary thing. One of the scariest situations you can be in Melty Blood type Lumina is you 2A someone on wake up and they press Moondrive.
Oh, yeah.
Because Moondrive has 2 frames of invul. Most 5As are not active for that long.
Right.
So sometimes, depending on the timing, your 5A will whiff. Sometimes it'll hit them. And the counterplay on both sides is completely different.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And like, if you don't have Moondrive to like follow it up on that mistake, it's like, oh no,
yeah.
Suddenly we're not back to 0 here.
And sometimes you'll see really good players just lose to 2A on Moondrive because it's really hard to just visually tell on the street freeze like what part of the animation you're hitting.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, we got a fatal counter.
Oh my God, Zarpak!
Get that throw.
Calm down. He's running away with it. Good side swap running from Uchiha.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times now, all the way down into the knockdown.
Finds that safe jump, rather. Wow, 2 ECs on the unblockable.
The call out on the blowback C from that boy Uchiha is like, you know what? I don't even care for that option. I'm going to get that round and make it set point.
Yeah. Oh, gets the low with the 2 and 4A. Wasn't quite able to confirm off of it, but Uchiha is in now, which is what he needs to see. All the moon gone off that BC counter, though.
Yeah, but on the, kind of even on the moon gauge from both parties here, so it's going to be whoever gets that moon drive first.
Yes. Good patience from Uchiha, just going for that second jump, baiting up that low shield, trying to catch that left right.
Okay, has the meter to work with here. Going to go ahead, get it out of
the 623C.
The Shiki space program in full effect into the blowback C, hold it back in there, but that hit from Zarpak.
Oh, Zarpak, what happened? Ah! Okay, scramble.
Yeah, we are scrambling some eggs. We're on the IHOP right now. Set point for both players here. This is, again, a winner side matchup. This will decide who gets in the top 32 on the winner side.
All right. Zarpak starting off to run strong. 3.5 and a hard knockdown. Blocks the empty low. Shields out on that overhead. Finds the V counter with JP.
The patience on there, wait till you get back in the corner and take it for yourself from Zarpak.
4.2. Here comes the Moondrive on the command throw, so we get a free run under it.
Yep.
Wow!
Going ahead. Yep.
Zarpak able to fatal counter.
If at first you don't succeed, try to go in with the pile bunker yet again. There's Zarpak showing it off on the final hit.
Wow. I'm actually so shocked that you won that clash. That wasn't even a clash. You beat Shiki 3BC with the dive kick?
That's what we saw there. That is what we saw on there. And there was a lot of scrambling happening in those final 2 matches between the two.
Yep. That's just kind of the characters that these two are. I mean, CL running all over the screen. Tono trying to chase her down, finding those weird stray hits. Because especially like when you're playing against CL as Tono, you're kind of pressing these buttons, and sometimes CL will fly into you, and it's like, oh, I guess I got a hit. Now what do I do? You know?
It's like oh that happens on there, and we saw like especially early on in there, Zarbox was showcasing a lot of like throwing out the keys in there, using the delayable like options on there to finally it's like, oh, you got me hit. Okay, hold on, time for me to go in. Let me go in here. It was a couple mistakes on Zarbox's fault that like made the extended the set a little bit further than what we saw.
Yeah, I mean, that could have been a quick 2-0 if Zarbox hit that last arc drive conversion at the end of game 1. But in the end, he was still able to solidify. So at least he didn't miss that and then lose the set for it.
No,
that would have been a generational fumble.
That would be unfortunate. And they're like, but what we did see was Zarbox continuing on the winner's side. That boy Uchiha is going to have to fight for it in the top 32. On the
good luck.
I'm actually going to double check. I need to check the bracket real quick because I'm not sure if they still have. That means they have one more match on there until the. Until then, or they both go to top 32, it looks like.
Okay.
I think. So
no, you have to play more losers to get to top 32, I believe.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Like
yeah.
spawn in the top 32 qualifiers, loser side.
Yeah, so that does mean that Boy Uchiha is going to be fighting against DBZ formers at that point. So
interesting. Yeah. I would love to see that match because I have no idea who that is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I've seen. It's been a while, but I'm trying to recall off the top of my head here. But we do have our next match coming up to the screen here. We got Starks _ returning to the stream versus Chris Bardot.
Interesting. We saw Star earlier, as you said, the Alco. I'm not sure I'm familiar with Chris Bardot actually.
Chris Bardot has been a routine like entrant, especially in the southeast area on that. Like really good point to get to this spot on here, but it has been playing, to my knowledge, was playing Arcarid.
Oh,
but I apologize. I'm looking at the wrong name on there. Akia. I see the Akia on the screen, and that changes everything on there. And Akia stocks have been definitely up.
So Akia is a character who has been on the rise since, if you remember, last Climax of Night, where a Japanese player by the name of Shijo came in and told all the NA players, Aki is actually really good.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we've all been like, oh, Aki is actually kind of broken.
Yeah, we got told the story. But of course, like we have a lot of strong players of Akia on here.
Yep.
Shout out to our fellow commentator Fox on there, like showcasing a lot of that, like all the stuff, especially on stream and off.
Yeah, we're gonna have a few strong Akias. We have. In the bracket, we have Naito, we have Luffy 9-6.
Oh, yeah.
Yoon can play Alco sometimes. I'm trying to think, Akia. Who else is on Akia? I've seen a couple other Akias running around. That I don't know, which is always fun.
Yeah, that's kind of the frantic fun of the of the pool. Like everyone, especially this is the most stacked type Lumina bracket that we've had here at Climax of Night. As we begin into it,
JB's in the orb, so you can hit those proximity orbs to get rid of them.
Right? Yes, you can.
Chris Bardot getting a little bit caught there though. Oh, catch the back! That's all right, Star is cooking already.
Yeah, cooking are like with it, preheating the oven on there, going in for the low. Gonna catch it. Nice block from Chris Bardot though. Unfortunately, you're still stuck in the corner, and you do kick clip.
Not able to confirm off it though. You did have the moon drive. You could have sealed up the round, but maybe trying to conserve the resource.
Oh, and like we using the extra jumping ability of Alco in there, get away from the DP from Chris Bardot.
Good, catches that empty low. So this is why I would spend the resource against Akia, because this is a character where you block her one time and you are holding that for 45 seconds.
Okay. All right, so going to go ahead and get the follow-up. Yeah, you're right though. Like Akia, especially Akia gets a knockdown in there. You get the brilliant wheel. Like you get the time to do plenty of setups from there. So you don't want to deal with any of that.
Yeah, it is tough. That is what makes Akia so strong in Modern Day Lumina. Wow, just timing out the heat bar, by the way. That's what makes Akia so strong in Modern Day type Lumina, is that she has the ability to just dump all of her resources and just throw mix at you for 45 seconds, and you just have to hold it.
Yeah, but we're seeing a lot of holding the mix on here. Chris Bardot thought they found a moment in there. Sarks _ explodes!
4.2 on the board. One more touch is going to do here. Jumps out, tries to 3BC, but Star was ready.
I like the idea in there, like really trying to like take back their turn on there. Unfortunately, going to get hit with a perfect on there, and you can see like the smile on the face. He was what have I walked into here?
The funny thing about Moondrive in Melty Lumina is that a lot of new players think that pressing Moondrive into Moon Skills is good because they get the extra flash runs and stuff. In reality, that is the most obvious thing you can possibly do. Everyone who knows what they're doing is going to be ready for it. So we're going to see that a lot, is people pressing Moondrive Moon Skill into these strong players and just getting cooked for it.
Yeah, and just like that, we're going to go ahead and get the confirm in there from Starx underscore. Enough time to set the star mine, enough time for Chris Pardo to get the shield on there afterwards, take back the turn, kind of keep a plus in there, setting up, gets in with the low. Okay.
Go to the corner here. We don't have that much meter on the board, so you're not that afraid. Wow, just goes for the JC. Maybe the star missed time to fuzzy or something?
Must be on there, but we're going to go check keep us. Here comes the Moondrive here. I'm going to take back my turn by force.
We saw Moondrive come out on two-way. And we guessed right. Do we 3 more here? No, okay.
Yeah, realized that the recovery was going to happen in there. Try to like go into a reset option on there. Enough time for the heat to begin. Not going to get.
Oh, catches the backdash.
I was about to say not going to get like as much help, but you're not getting any help now.
Yeah. And Star on set point here. Well, I can't believe that worked.
They'll get beats out in the scramble on there.
Whoa, what an ID!
I like that. Call out the initial, like, because you have a little bit of delay on the brilliant wheel in there when you, like in the air. Immediately jumped out of it, got away from it clean.
4C comes out. 4C comes out again. The net play special.
Yep.
There's the low. Able to heat out good. Oh, just right at the 2C.
And you got plenty of time to get into the corner, continue the combo, get that knockdown into the star mine.
One more throw is going to kill you here. You have to be so careful.
And Starx underscore has demonstrated that throw oftentimes on here.
Moondrive. Oh! Gets tapped by the orb. And Star takes it with a perfect 2-0.
A very similar situation that we saw in the last match, too, where like was like activated Moondrive, was trying to get out of the situation, was like realizing like, okay, that's not going to work. What if I just jump straight up in there? And like Starx underscore was all in on that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Aoko Azaki is a character who is so scary to jump against, because not only does she have that extra air action, that extra air mobility, she has 2BC. 2-2A, these big like lasers that just go all the way up to the top of the screen, and then she gets a full confirm off it.
Yeah, it's in a game where like it feels like every other character has like a big wave of doom that comes towards you. Like Aokos is one of the more scary ones for sure.
Yes, yeah, it is. Aoko pressing 2BC, and then she puts down orbs, and then
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the orbs on there. We got our first 4C hit on there. No explosion on there after. No confirm. I was like maybe for the next one, like as they go into top 32 potentially.
Yeah. We will be seeing far more 4Cs probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have Made in Heaven back
versus Omega.
Omega. I recognize the name. I believe an ARC player.
Okay.
I've seen Omega around online. Made in Heaven picked up the Avalon from, I believe, Tonk has Avalon.
Oh, what? Wait, what? No.
So there is one person who brought Avalon, and he's passing it around to all the Saber players. And we have Judy, who's cosplaying Saber, and we have Made in Heaven, who's playing Saber.
Okay. So it's like a Stanley Cup situation. Every Saber player gets to use Avalon for a little bit. Okay. All right.
They got to get the power up in their set.
Yeah.
It's our Avalon, the people's Avalon.
Yeah, bring it up. I need that extra power on that. I respect it.
Yeah, so this matchup, let me give you the lore here, all right?
Tell me some lore.
Made in Heaven, one of the strongest players at my local. One of the other strongest players is Hardly, who is an ARC player.
Okay.
So Made in Heaven and Hardly play all the time. He plays this matchup all the time. Yesterday, he had to play Tao Tao, the Japanese ARC player, in the exhibition.
Right.
And now he's playing Omega, another ARC player, to make top 32.
Yeah, it's like what have I done?
This guy can never escape this matchup, and he hates it. He hates this matchup.
Well, what? Like, is it just because like he has to do it all the time, or is it like something specific with the matchup?
So, if you remember what I was saying about Arc Tono earlier, it's kind of a similar situation with Saber. Saber and Arc are both very strong Rekka characters with very good offense. Arc's Rekka is better in neutral, and she's super fast. So you have to be very careful with your spacing against her. She just has a lot of ways to like stuff out Saber. She has really good air normals. Saber likes to jump a lot. Her JB goes really far forward. Her JC's active for 10 frames. Like, she's just really, really good.
Yeah, but right now we do see Made in Heaven getting in with a hit on there, working on a perfect here so far. Has a little bit of meter in there if they want to use the EX to follow on the knockdown afterwards. Time to set up the same jump mix-up.
All right, goes for the Rekka. Yep. Wow, dash in 5A to stuff out that mash from A-Mega. Going in with a perfect to start off this set.
Holding out on the clash to begin things in the favor of Made in Heaven.
Drops a combo, but keeping himself safe and neutral. Wow, that run up 2B, very bold.
All right, into the jump C.
This is going to drop. Yep.
Unfortunate on there, but we're already back in there, holding it down with a blowback option.
Yep, shields out, perfect. That is how you have to handle arc offense because most of her like special cancels are plus on block, so you have to shield the gaps.
Yeah, say no at the end there, going to stay inside with the jump C.
Okay, just whiffs that 63B, not getting punished for it. Wow, trying to find the run under for Mega there, but Made in Heaven was ready with that JB. Another drop.
Oh, but you're still in the air. Yeah, you're getting clipped for that in there, going to continue into a full combo.
As I said earlier, if you see Made in Heaven with Rekka in neutral, the 2-2C is coming. You have to be careful.
Yeah, Saber no scope and catches the back dash. Okay.
My goats. Made in Heaven takes game 1.
You say Made in Heaven hates this matchup. I like the one advantage is if you have to keep fighting this matchup, you get pretty good at it.
Yep. You spend every week playing one of the best arc players in the country for like a year and a half. This is what happens.
Yeah, you can't disappoint them at this point. You've had to fight them all the time here.
Yep. Oh, great throw bait. Low crushes that 2A mesh out.
Beautiful. Going to go ahead, keep the corner for yourselves. Keep it as a treat.
Yeah, working on another perfect. And this is something I think we saw it in one of his earlier bracket matches, the first one. A lot of these players who haven't played against Made in Heaven just don't have the patience. You have to just like accept that you are going to be sitting in the corner blocking for 30 seconds against this dude sometimes. Yeah,
especially being able to like wheel around through all the different options that that you have. Like you got to watch out for that overhead on the Rekka options, for example. On there, but we got ourselves set point perfect in there for Made in Heaven here. Omega trying to keep alive. This is all loser side, so one person is going to have to watch the rest of the bracket. The other one is going to continue into top 32.
This is for the red dog tag.
Yeah, you gotta get that on there. You gotta complete your collection.
Yep. 4.4.
As 4-bar to work with here, no moon meter at all here. Just gonna have to wait for it. We're recycling through the option, trying to call it out. Gets in there with the jump
deep JC. You're gonna drop again though.
Oh no!
You have to delay that a little bit more. Okay, finds the run up 2A. You have to delay it more. You're gonna drop again. Okay.
Oh no! No, actually, it was able to catch it this time around here all the way.
6-2-3C. We're going for an air throw knockdown. Very interesting.
Keeps it up.
Okay.
I like that. Wanted to go in for the combo throw options on there afterwards. Unfortunately, going to put themselves into the corner now because after Made in Heaven gets this hit on there, going to get the follow-up.
Yeah, Mega not able to find their offensive turn there. You got hit by the 4-4-4-4 damage combo. Yeah, it's over.
There it is.
That was a bad omen.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there. And that's like kind of where Omega finally had a good chance to start shining a little bit. Like get into the corner, was realizing like, it's time for me to bring in there. I want to get that combo throw that Arcuit has in there. Go ahead, get the extra damage on top of that. But the tech in there was not able to reciprocate afterwards on that to keep up the pace in there. Made in Heaven took full advantage of that.
Yeah, Made in Heaven was doing a great job during that set of keeping his patience.
Yeah.
We saw so many times he was just sitting there right outside the corner waiting for Omega to do anything and punishing it. We saw at the very end, that last interaction, throw tech, Mega tried to DP, expecting Made in Heaven to try to press something on the plus frames, and Made in Heaven just blocked. He blocked it out, and he won the set off it.
Yeah, I realized, especially later on, it's like, okay, I can recycle through my options here. I'm going to keep going. Eventually, I will eventually bring up the riskier options on there, but I don't need to right now. I'm Made in Heaven. I got these Saber options here. I'm going to keep it gapless, bring in the EX on there afterwards, continue my play, and keep it going. This is what you need to get in top 32 in this insane bracket.
Yes. The consistency, the patience, not being inflicted by nerves sitting on the stream setup. These are all going to be things that are super important, especially going forward.
Yeah, I have no problem commentating on the mic, but as soon as I'm on that stream setup, my hands. I was like, why am I backdashing so often? No, my hand is shaking. That's what's happening. That is what's happening there. But looks like we're going to have return of that boy Uchiha versus DBZ Formers.
Ooh, a Mario player. Interesting.
That's what I was trying to look up earlier on that.
We got the full Optimus Prime mask. That's kind of gas.
You know what? I love it when you cosplay as your name in there. You got the Dragon Ball shirt, you got the Optimus Prime on there, DBZ Formers, showcasing that to the extreme here.
Playing with that mascot is crazy. Surely that like inhibits your fighting ability to some extent.
Yeah, I mad respect to anyone who can either play or commentate or do anything that is in front of an audience, like inside a mask on that. It's like where you're obscuring your eyes like that. It's insane.
It's kind of aura though. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, you gotta. If you win with it though, it's like who is that mysterious masked person?
You could be the masked gentleman taking games off top players.
DBZ Formers. But yeah, with the Mario on here, we've already seen the. We saw the Mario Shiki matchup a little bit ago too.
Yes.
So we saw like JCOM kind of setting up every chakram under the sun in that one. This is one thing that I like about watching a lot of the Mario players. Like some of them have like. They'll go for the chakram setup. JCOM will go like play with them a little bit further than most of them do. I want to see what DBZ Formers does different.
Yeah. Well, so this is similar to our very first matchup we saw on the stream setup actually, which was Blob Saber.
Oh yeah.
This is another test of fundamental movement from Tonoshiki because Mario, as we saw earlier, is going to fly around the screen and Tono has to utilize all his resources to chase him down. DBZ Formers though finding a solid hit off of that plus frames.
Go ahead and get the knockdown. Stays on the same time, but it caught with the stand shield from that boy Uchiha. We're going to go right into the corner, but gets actually able to out with the follow-up on the punch on the fatal counter there. Not able to reciprocate because it got clipped.
Yeah, DBZ Formers kind of just holding up back and throwing out nuns. Have the clash reactions to go for JA, trying to get that fatal counter, but Tonoshiki JC is not to be messed with.
No, not at all.
And you throw 4.5 for that. Oh, and the fatal high shield, that's just a round.
That is all you need. Don't even need. Well, if you're going to spend like that extra little meter on top of that there, you're going to finish it off there. Nice 4K to finish it.
This is what happens when we're top 32 qualifiers. You mess up one clash interaction and you lose the round off it.
Yeah, and like that's how important it is. Like every mistake goes a long way.
Yep. Good ID in JB from Uchiha to start off this round.
Okay, yep, we'll go ahead, get the follow-up. A little bit of extra damage into the setup on here.
Another.
Oh my god.
Can we as a community have to stop high shooting on Wake Up? Can I say it?
You know, like it's a drug. It's a drug. You know, like first one's always free. First one's always free until you're free.
We have seen like 3 fatal 2As off those high shields on Wake Up.
Oh, it has costed so much here, but we do have DBZ Former trying to get a little bit of pressure in here. Get the follow-up, get the nun sandwich happening, going in here, we're keeping the pressure, but the DP says no.
Out. This should kill here. We have 2 more bars to work with. And we're taking the game, so there's no reason to not use them.
Yeah. Oh!
No, because we got the 3rd wall bounce. Okay,
yeah, you're right, like on the end there. Otherwise, yes, it would have absolutely on
we
there.
We hit wall bounce limit. But Uchiha was able to find that 5A to seal out the game anyway.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that in there. But that boy Uchiha keeping calm under the pressure there, like really calling out some of the options in there, especially with someone that can be impressive and have a lot of things going on the screen at the same time as Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, calls out the Heelys coming into play there, but we're going to go ahead and get the corner for that boy.
Yep. 236C. Oh, interesting setup. Are we going for double overhead? No.
Keep it down. Go.
Oh, great jump over that unblockable. Wasn't quite able to get the punish. Again, loses a clash interaction to Tonoshiki. Many such cases.
Yeah, second time on there. Enough time to run under. Unfortunately, goes in for the moon skill nun. Maybe we'll try to go for the. Is that arrow? That's arrow unblockable with the nun on there, I believe, right?
Like probably. I'm not sure actually.
But like trying to go for it, gets punished for that. Kind of on the same side. And
air backdashes the heat. Yo, Uchiha might be different.
Oh my god.
We air backdash to outspace heat on Wake Up. That only beats heat, by the way.
Yeah.
That beats no other Wake Up option.
Oh, we got to put on a little bit of gymnastics here from that boy as we go into set point.
All right, just 5B on Wake Up. Keep it safe, keep it solid. 3C into 2 and 4A for the frame trap. DBZ Formers bites, and we are 1 touch away from Uchiha making top 32.
All right, try to go out into it, building up a little bit of that.
Bar, messes up the option select, but finds his hit. This should be it. We're going to build it up to 3 bar here.
1 little more touch is all you need. There it is. On top of that, activate the moon drive. And yep, that's it. That's it. Got to make sure on there. Yeah. I like that. Like there's a little bit of knowledge in there. Like what was just barely under Moondrive activation on that point. Like spent that time like charging it up on there to make sure that they could guarantee the combo in there if they got the confirm later on. So a very nice awareness from that boy Uchiha to finish that off.
Yeah, and a great. I believe that's going to be one of our final sets here.
That is. We'll wait on, but just confirm with production on that. But that is. I mean, this has been a kind of a wild block, honestly.
Yeah, awesome.
So that does mean that is unfortunately our last match for E Block. But don't worry, there's plenty more happening. I believe Type Lumina is going to be on max mode FGC 2 for the next one. Right now, that's current code on there. We got 3 streams going on here: the Funky P, max mode, and max mode 2.
My commentary block, my pool is next.
Yeah,
I will be playing.
You may be playing. You may be on commentary for top 32.
Yes,
depending on how well you do.
Yeah, see me. I am either making top 32 or commentating top 32. Either way, I will see you guys later.
All right.
Later on in the night.
I've been Risky Sweep. You'll see me a little bit tomorrow on that. But hope you're having a good one out there. Enjoy all the fine French bread play that you're seeing right here. Climax of Night, final Break of Dawn, number 7 for the Atlanta, Georgia here. I've been Risky Sweep.
I've been Blixby.
Take it easy.